Following the breaking news in the U.S. Senate right now, a marathon series of votes on COVID relief has now come to a standstill, a complete standstill, as Democrats try to lock up the vote of one of their own. Talking about Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia deciding whether to back his party's revised plan on jobless benefits. Joining us now, Congresswoman Karen Bass, a Democrat of California, a key member of the Judiciary Committee, the immediate past chair of the Congressional Black Caucus as well. Congresswoman, thanks so much for joining us. So the Senate has made changes to the COVID relief bill that the House passed just the other day, losing the $15 minimum wage increase, narrowing who gets stimulus checks, lowering unemployment benefits. Democrats have no room for error in the Senate, given the 50-50 split there. Does this, though, potentially risk losing votes, Democratic votes in the House?
Well, I don't think so. I will tell you, though, that the fight for 15 is going to continue until we get it done. But the American people need the relief immediately. And I thought it was shameful what Senator Johnson did. It was abusive to the staff, who were just terrorized a couple of months ago, that he made them sit there around the clock, wasting their time reading the bill, delaying. So you would think that my Republican colleagues would want their own constituents to get the relief that's in the bill.
Yeah, overnight they had to read that 650-page bill. It took them almost 11 hours to read it. You could hear in the voice of the staff members how irritated and tired they were getting reading page after page after page. Were you surprised to see 8 Senate Democrats vote against the $15 minimum wage today?
Well, I was a little surprised, but I think that there were different reasons why they did that. I know a couple of the senators want to see the wage be a little lower than 15 and also want to have annual indexing. But, you know, it depends on where you are. In California, for example, we're on track to raise the minimum wage to 15, and businesses, you know, the state has not collapsed. As a matter of fact, the state is doing well. And in California, it's very hard to live on 15. So the idea that it would be even lower is a bit hard to take.
Yeah, and as I keep pointing out, the $7.25 current minimum wage, that was passed back in 2007 and went into effect in 2009. You can't make a living. You're in poverty if you're only earning $7.25 right now. It's got to go up. Congressman Eric Swalwell, a Democratic colleague of yours, he's now suing former President Trump for the January 6th Capitol attack. That follows a lawsuit by Congressman Benny Thompson and the NAACP, for that matter. Do Democrats have a better chance of holding Trump accountable in the courts than through any congressional efforts?
Well, you know, I really think that we should try all avenues, and I'm not surprised that there is a suit from Eric Swalwell. I wouldn't even be surprised if you see suits in the near future from the staff, because people were just deeply affected. And I know one of the differences in his suit is he includes other members of the Trump family and Giuliani. But the suit that Representative Thompson has brought, I look forward to learning more about it and joining in that lawsuit.
Yeah, I had Derek Johnson, the head of the NAACP, on the show the other day, and he's part of that lawsuit as well. Democratic Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren, a woman you know well, published a report today detailing how Republicans may have expressed public support for the insurrection. This while federal investigators are looking into data showing communication between rioters and various lawmakers around the Capitol siege. Are some members, from your perspective, Congresswoman, still fearful of some of their own colleagues?
Yes, they are. I mean, it's to the point now that, as you know, to go vote, I have to pass through metal detectors. Metal detectors, not because of the public, but because other members of Congress insist on wanting to carry guns on the House floor. It's ridiculous. You would think that we were in the 1800s in the wild, wild west. I have no understanding at all why a member of Congress needs to be armed on the floor of the House of Representatives.
Representative Karen Bass, good luck over there. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.